Well, he is a one-time presidential candidate who served 5 terms in the U.S. Congress. And today he is calling for President Obama to be impeached, saying the president is a more serious threat to this country than al-Qaeda. That former congressman is Tom Tancredo. He's now chairman and president of the Rocky Mountain Foundation. All right, Congressman, that's ridiculous.
Well, you may think so. I don't.
How can you say our president, I mean, it's tough to take you seriously when you make an accusation. You want to you have a beef with President Obama, say you don't like his policies. Okay, that's how a lot of people feel. And this is the quote. I want our viewers to know exactly what you said. Mr. Obama is a more serious threat to America than al-Qaeda. How do you defend that accusation?
Easily. Al-Qaeda is a threat undeniably, but it is a threat from outside the United States. The President of the United States, who wants to destroy the Constitution, he doesn't want to physically destroy America as al-Qaeda does, but he is as dangerous, he's more dangerous simply because he is inside. You know, when the President was running for office, very few people, I think, took him seriously when he said he wanted to fundamentally transform America. Not just change America, not just make it a better place, fundamentally transform America. That is what he is all about. That is what he has set about doing. And so I'm telling you that when you have somebody like this that is intent, he is a committed ideologue, and when you have somebody like that in the White House, it is to me a scary proposition. And I think that we can muster our defenses much more easily to take care of al-Qaeda than we can to take care of the president.
I mean, we have to move past it because we could spend the entire segment just working on that one allegation. You know, you say President Obama is a committed ideologue. Maybe he is. Wasn't President Bush?
Yeah. No. Oh, my goodness. In a way, I wish he was a committed ideologue on the right. I actually have nothing against ideology. I mean, having someone, you know, committed to an ideology, I think I am too. It's just the one he's committed to is, I think, destroying America. So that's the big difference.
How do you say he should be impeached? I mean, on what basis should our president be impeached?
Let's go back to that then. A while back, the president met with Senator John Kyle, and according to Senator Kyle, told him that he would indeed not secure our border until the Republicans caved in on amnesty. Now, when you have a situation where people are coming across that border, and he knows it, by the way, people are coming across that border who have intentions to do very bad things here, not just look for the job that no American will take. When you've got terrorists coming across the border, FBI has already testified to that. We know that the cartels down there have made contact, or maybe it's the other way around, that Hezbollah made contact with them. At any case, they've been in contact with each other because the cartels have the routes coming into the United States. And he said, and the president says, I will not secure the border, then I tell you that that is a breach of his constitutional, the oath he takes.
Okay, but Congressman Tancredo, respectfully, John Kyle reversed himself on that. He came out later and said, yes, he did. I was sitting right there when he did it. I was sitting on the set with Bret Baier when Bret Baier asked him about it. And he reversed himself and said, actually, it wasn't President Obama who said specifically that would be a quid pro quo. He was talking about they, meaning the left, is holding that hostage, not the president.
Well,
so,
okay.
What else you got? Because that was not going to do it.
I'll tell you is, okay, I'm sorry, because I actually did not see that. But I will tell you that the evidence on the ground is that he is not securing the border when he knows, regardless of the reason, say it's got nothing to do with getting the Republicans to give him amnesty. But when he refuses to secure that border, when he knows the kind of people who are coming across that border, again I say, that's impeachable. He is putting this country in danger. He's putting the lives of these people in this country in danger, and that goes against his oath of office.
You know, the president obviously has a long list of things he would point to in terms of securing the border, but that, you know, you can debate that all day long. A lot of people don't think he's done enough.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, anybody who says that border is secure and can actually do it with a straight face. I mean,
no, I don't think anybody's saying it is secure.
Been down there.
I don't think anybody's saying it is secure, at least no one credible. But he talks about the efforts that he's made to secure. But let me ask you this, Congressman, right? Because you ran for president. You ran for president. We watched you in the debates. Immigration's been your big issue. But I think this sort of rhetoric is not considered helpful by a lot of people. You know, I mean, why not just take? But let me ask you, in all fairness, why not say, I don't agree with the guy. I don't like his policies. I don't like whatever it is, healthcare, immigration, what you take issue with in your piece here. But to start calling him more dangerous than al-Qaeda, to call him a Marxist, to say he doesn't feel constrained by the rule of law, he's the greatest threat to our Constitution, our safety, and our liberties, and on, an enemy of our Constitution, on and on you go in here. How is that helpful? How does that raise the level of debate?
Helpful.
Who are you hoping to convince?
Well, listen, I don't care if no one believes. I'm telling you what I think is the case. From everything I have seen, from the actions of this president since the day he took office, I believe those things are true. I believe that his offenses are impeachable. You know, I don't know that he would, and certainly this Congress is not going to do it. I'm well aware of that. But I believe the things that he has done, the attack, I mean, who would have thought a year ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, who would have thought that you would have a government taking over industries, telling them, you know, what cars to produce, what people to put on your board? This is an attack on the Constitution. This is, and he's talked about. Obama said, look, I don't know. I don't think that the Constitution is really all that important. Well, he didn't say important, but it's flawed. He's going to change it. Hey, no, it is the country that the founders put together. That's what's in jeopardy here. And I'm going to say what I believe to be true, no matter how many people disagree or how people react to it. I really don't care about that.
Well, listen, you're entitled to your opinion, and it got our attention because it's not every day that a former congressman calls for the impeachment of the President of the United States. But we'll leave it to the viewers to decide whether you got a point. Thank you so much for being here.
Okay, it's a deal.